Hi, Aquarius. It's Angela. We're going to do your mid-month update for September for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising. And we're here to really just guide us from a soul level. This is not psychic or predictive type of reading. It is intuitive. And we like to tap in on an aspect of ourselves or an idea or a concept in our lives that we can aspire to and shift and make changes to as we elevate. The oracle deck I'm pulling from at this time is the Earthcraft Oracle. And for you, Aquarius, the card I pulled is Rise. I mean, this is really if you can focus in on a situation or area of your life where you've been hurt, where there's been heartache, where there's been maybe some trauma, where it feels like everything just burnt to the ground, right? It's your time now to sort of arise from that, rise from the ashes, literally, without any doubts. You know, you've done all it takes to put this stuff behind you. You've been brave enough to confront some things, release some things. And now this is a time of realigning, right? This is the true start of a new level of your self-development, which is kind of what we're all about here on Grounded Dreamers. So I love it because this is like a really massive opportunity for you to take what you've learned, even if it's through pain, and get better from it, right? And grow from it and move to another level. So I love this one. Okay, we're going to see what the Zen cards say here. And we have the tree spread that we typically do. There's, you know, the trunk here, the sets of branches. Your starting point here, Aquarius, is flowering. Oh yeah, this is those seeds of intention that you've been planting, you know, maybe with every difficult shift, with every, you know, heartbreak, and every time that things don't go the way you wanted them to, you automatically, even if it's not consciously, you set intentions to make it better. You set intentions for growth and you plant those seeds, even if it's just energetically and not on a conscious level. So this is beautiful because this is your time to blossom. This is your time to bring up and out those qualities within you that are worthy of sharing with others and worthy of taking you farther down your path. Okay. Internal energy that supports this vibration of flowering, rebirth. Okay. Like, right. This is literal. These are both rising. These are both cards that represent rising. They're showing that, you know, yeah, you may have been knocked down a little bit, but nothing's holding you down. There is always, you know, and sometimes this stuff goes in cycles, right? In our lives, and we get knocked down, we get back up, we get knocked down, we might like stay there for a while and dwell in it in our misery for a minute, which is another very human quality. But always there's a time for rejuvenating and realigning and emerging again from that destruction or from those difficult spaces, right? It doesn't have to be so dramatic as, you know, die and come to life again, but it's you know, we get, our hearts get chipped away at sometimes with these things that happen, little moments of loss and little moments of discontent and you know, some conflict with others. And your story is ready to be told, Aquarius, as far as, yeah, I've been through a lot and I have been knocked down a couple notches here and there, and I still stand and I am rising. and I am continuing to grow, continuing to elevate. So I love the start for you guys. I love this. Now let's see what the external energy, combining these two very powerful cards of, you know, coming up again, you know, blossoming from that soil, or coming up again from times of discontent, or, you know, like this camel energy here is very sort of low vibe, but this is your time. This is your time to bring it all up and out. Externally, well, look at that abundance. I mean, what could be better to start this reading for you guys? I mean, come on, look at that. And this is in your external position. So this is where you start to recognize, yeah, I've been taken down a little bit here and there. My heart's been broken. I continue to rise. I continue to blossom. I continue to set my intentions. And in my waking world, I will focus on that which is abundant. I will focus on all the ways my life feeds me with its richness, with its natural richness. You know, even if it feels like there isn't much abundance in your space, or there's not much to celebrate, you know, as far as that abundance or prosperity mindset, you can still find it, right? Look around in nature. There's abundance is showing up for us everywhere all the time. So this is a matter of you being willing to shift your gaze and focus on that which is going right, that which is growing and blossoming, excuse me. And really, what a beautiful start. This is a powerful, powerful start to your reading. Right here, we have the card that allows us to elevate this process, to elevate this thinking, and to really sort of get our, you know, the vibration of rising, to get some real momentum under it, right? As we elevate that vibration. The key to elevating it and getting there is the Creator card. I mean, this is saying it all. You are it, right? You are empowered in every moment to create your experience. And now, you know, people, I know we've, you know, maybe talked about on this channel before, or you've heard the way the law of attraction works. You're creating your experience in every moment, and people take issue with that. You know, I didn't create the illness. I didn't create that. Well, some of us would disagree, right? Metaphysically, it's like all of our energy is creating our experience in every moment. But let's say it's something that someone else did to you. You know, somebody stole your wallet. I didn't create that, right? Well, the quality of your experience, yeah, someone else's actions may have, you know, moved in on your space, on your energetic space. Someone else's actions may have created something in your life, but you have the power to create the quality of that. Am I going to get completely distraught and thrown, you know, to the ground when I got my wallet stolen? Or am I going to say, wallets get stolen, how do I repair this? Let me, you know, call all my credit card companies, let me get this fixed. And that's the creation that we're talking about. You're creating, by responding to situations in a specific way, you're creating the quality of your life experience. You have that power, whether to grasp on to these high drama or low vibrational moments. You have that power of how you're going to move through that. And this is what we mean by the Creator vibration. This is a third chakra kind of lit up, powerful card. And what we're saying is I mean, from the rising, right? You're the navigator, you're the captain of that, of all of it. And yeah, maybe there's things that have taken you down and been really difficult to move through, but you did, because you're still here, right? You did, or you are. And this sort of non-stop you know, elevated, emerging energy that's coming through for you is sort of your elevator to that next platform, to that next level that you're going to start to operate from. And the more you remain aligned, right, and remain in your creator vibration, the quicker that these, and the less dramatic and intense these difficult moments are. Life can be intense. Life is tough. Life doesn't just, you know, it's not just smooth along for everyone, for anyone, because in any given moment things can change, right? But it's you maintaining or achieving and maintaining that inner alignment that is equipped and ready to respond to almost anything that comes about. And this is what we're talking about when we talk about the rise energy. You are poised for this, Aquarius. Okay. Let me see what comes next. So after we you know, realize that we're the ones that are excuse me, creating the quality of our life experience in every moment, then we get to play a little bit on a higher realm here. And our landing point is guidance. So following your soul, following your heart, following your intuition, and also listening for guidance from your spirit guides. They're always there. They're always there, helping you, soothing you, cradling you, supporting you, and moving you through. So this is important to acknowledge. And I wouldn't say like fully depend, like why, you know, like some people when they're in prayer, it's like they want only their specific prayer to be answered, instead of, you know, what is for my highest good? Show me what is for my highest good, and I will move in that direction, right? This is the guidance we're talking of. We're not talking of that human sort of three-dimensional, I want a new car, why haven't I gotten it? Let me pray to my guides, right? It's really what is for my highest good. And this is all, you remember we talk about, this is always internal energy. This isn't as much your material things and the things outside of you. It is about the connections you share with others. It's about your soul's energetic place in this life. And look at this line. I mean, you've got, starting with the flowering card that we first pulled, and it's just elevation, alignment. It's beautiful. You have so much potential on your path ahead. It's gorgeous. I love it. Internally, the card that is within you, the vibration within you that supports this guidance vibration is completion. Oh, look at that. And it's also sort of your highest level of intuition. You know, the final puzzle has been put in place. You are now being told you can fully trust your intuition and your inner being in anything. It's not a matter of, oh, I go about my life in a mindless way, and then I come upon a conflict, and now what do I do? You're always, this vibe and your guidance is always on board for you. You're in a higher plane than you used to be. And it is becoming easier and easier to sort of just move about in your life. Now, I'm not saying it is all ease, right? Not all ease, not all perfectly, you know, aligned opportunities that are there, but within you, more and more, you're aligned to a point where, you know, even with difficult situations that come about, you move through it authentically. And this is what we're talking about when we talk about creating our experience. Your move through it authentically. If this is something that's uncomfortable, you move through it authentically, and then maybe allow yourself to clean it up and move forward. You know, once you've gone through, you know, the emotions attached to any certain conflict and event that happens like that might shake you up for a minute. But that inner alignment is so important, and it's all the cards are showing that you're there, or you're really nearly there, right? To be able to navigate and master some of these events in your life. Your final card, the one that, you know, kind of caps off the whole reading, and that is in the external position, is integration. This is just what we were saying. This is your opportunity to integrate, to take your past experiences, your present experiences, the promise of what your future holds, your inner vibration, your inner self, your inner being, and then also your external the persona that shows up in life, the connections you have, the memories you carry, the strengths that you know you have, that you bring along with you in everywhere you go. The integration card is calling on you to keep all of that in mind, and to keep it all sort of in your medicine bag as you move through life and experience more and more. And the next time conflict comes, or the next time a difficult situation comes about, you have more power, because you've not dismissed all that you've learned to this point, all that you've grown into. You've not dismissed that. You have it right there with you. And that allows for that rise vibration to really take hold. What a beautiful reading for you guys. I don't know if they could have come out any better than they did. This is just beautiful. And as you rise, remember, you know, not everyone moves at the same vibration, at the same pace, and the same rhythm. You know, actually, no two people do exactly the same. So as you rise and elevate, you start to realize those around you may or may not be so comfortable with it, or you know, they may not be rising with you at the same pace, but that's okay. There's space for it. And the more you are internally aligned and focused on and connected to your inner guide and your spirit guides, then all of this elevation and the way you rise is it's celebrated. It's celebrated less than, oh, you know, I don't know, I've been through this difficult stuff and I'm rising and I'm getting better and better, so that makes me, you know, we don't have anything in common anymore because you haven't learned how to do that or whatever. I'm just talking about those around you. Sometimes when we elevate, our relationships shift, they change a little bit, but this doesn't mean that they have to stop. It actually means more, I think, that you can be an example, a living example of that grace that's within us all. And I just love this reading. I love it very much for you guys. Give me a comment below. Let me know how this affected you, if this is like connecting with you or not. If it's not, keep it in your back pocket, because there will be a time when you're ready to realign and move on to your next level. And this guidance will be perfect timing for you at that time. Okay. See you soon, you guys. Love you.